Even though Rivian's share price has, well, virtually collapsed this year, it's still priced at a point in which it doesn't really justify what Rivian's doing today. But does it justify what they'll be doing in a few years? Well, it's very interesting to finally hear what Rivian plans on doing over the next decade. You'll be pretty surprised at what their ambitions actually are. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans. I'm coming to you here from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to everyone else. Great to have you. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. Really appreciate what you do. It means a lot to me personally. So Rivian, do I like their cars? Absolutely. My dad loves the electric Rivian pickup truck. You know what? Fair call. It's really impressive. I love it as well. Would I prefer it over a Cybertruck? No. But would I love it over, well, most cars on the market? Absolutely. What a brilliant job Rivian have done. Now, to be honest, I probably wouldn't spend $120,000 on a car, which is what it would cost here in Australia. But hey, I can see why people in America are willing to pay what they're paying. I mean, you're getting amazing value for money if you compare it to an ICE pickup. Really, the only pickup truck that I can see that it's comparable in any way to is the Ford F-150 Raptor. Even then, the Rivian R1T is clearly better than the Raptor. Don't get me wrong, Raptor's awesome. They look unreal. But the R1T, it's just in a class above. Luxury, performance, it's better. I mean, even the reviews of mainstream media, journalism are saying this. So it's not just me. However, does this justify Rivian's stock price? Well, no, I don't think it does. I mean, realistically, I think if you're going to invest in Rivian right now, you've got to be a big believer in what they're doing. And honestly, right now, they are struggling. They're in struggle street the same way that Tesla were for a long time. Are they going to get out of struggle street? Well, I don't know. I personally think if they had have been able to make a deal with Ford to make EVs together, that would have been really good for them. But obviously Ford decided to go in a different direction and work with Volkswagen. Yeah, it's going to be tough. However, they are extremely ambitious, and having Bezos behind them, that will definitely help. At the 2022 Wolf Research Virtual Global Auto Tech and Mobility Conference, RJ Scaringe, CEO, stated that Rivian Automotive wants to capture 10% stake of the EV market by 2030. That's 10% of what will probably be 10 million or more vehicles. In other words, they're looking to sell at least 1 million vehicles, minimum, in 2030. That's big ambition. Rivian may still be dealing with the ongoing chip shortage right now. Apparently, that's what they say. But the CEO believes the company is making strides towards raising production capacity of its plant in the US. The Rivian CEO's updates were shared during the Wolf Research Conference, where he participated in a virtual fireside chat with auto analyst Rob Leish. Wolf, while addressing inquiries into Wolf Research, Scaringe mentioned that Rivian actually paused production of the plant in the US for the first 10 days of January to optimize the facility's assembly lines. To me, that is a slight red flag because, to be honest, they've only just started producing vehicles. So to be pausing it already to fix problems in the production line or to optimize the production line, that's something you'd normally expect maybe a year or two into production. So to me, that's not the best news. However, he said, "We're making progress. The plant is starting to ramp nicely." He later noted that Rivian has the brand position to build out a portfolio that would allow the company to work toward building a proposition of 10% market share within the EV space. Now, I'm curious as to what cars they plan on selling. I mean, I don't think they could own 10% of the entire global US automotive market based on just building electric pickup trucks and electric SUVs, and of course their vans. I think they'd need more vehicles than that because their vehicles are all very, very, very impressive, but very expensive. And I don't think that there's enough people that are willing to pay an average of, say, $70,000 per vehicle in order for them to capture 10% market share. They'd have to be able to somehow reduce the price of their vehicles. Later, comments from the executive indicated that Rivian considers the ongoing chip shortage one of the most painful constraints in the company's efforts to raise its production capabilities. Rivian's 2021 numbers hinted at pretty severe production challenges. Last year, the company produced only 1,015 vehicles from an already conservative target of 1,200. Emails sent to R1, as in their pickup truck reservation holders, hinted at some of the company's challenges in ramping vehicle production. By the way, they apparently have more than 70,000 pre-orders. So if you order one now, you probably have to wait a few years to get one. In December, Rivian released an email from Scaringe informing customers that the company would prioritize the production of the Adventure Package R1 vehicles with the large battery pack configuration. This meant that the delivery timeframe for the Explore Package R1 vehicles with max battery packs was pushed into 2023. I'm guessing there's maybe more money to be made from that version. Potentially, that's normally what companies will do. They'll basically push out the more expensive model or the model with more margin in order to make more profit at the start. And this makes sense. Every company should do this. And well, pretty much every company that I know of does. We realize these timing estimates may be different than what some of you had originally expected. We know any shifts in timing can be challenging as you try to plan vehicle purchases and trips you want to take. To Max Pack and Explore pre-order holders who have been with us since 2018 and 19, whose delivery windows may push into 2023, we value your loyalty and commitment, and we'll be reaching out to you in January to gauge your interest in reconfiguring to an Adventure Package with large pack battery so that you can take delivery in 2022. Rivian is likely to discuss its 2022 plans in more detail at its upcoming Q4 and full year 2021 earnings call. That's scheduled to be held on March the 10th, 2022, so in a couple of weeks from now, after the market closes. Now, personally, I would prefer to hear from Scaringe not the percentage of the market they're going to take. Well, maybe not that first, but I think he's putting the cart before the horse. I think what we need to hear first is how they're going to do it. What is their production timeline? Where are the factories they're going to build? How are they going to scale up to be building 1 to 2 million electric vehicles by 2030? What are their plans on doing this? I don't see any of that. I do hear a lot of talk here, which is good. Talk's good. Ambition is good. However, ambition without a plan sounds a bit foolhardy to me. And honestly, to me, Scaringe sounds like, well, he's trying to distract us from the fact that right now Rivian's production is going badly. It is. Very badly. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't like Rivian. So don't take offense to that. I do. I love the company. Currently, though, they are definitely struggling. And I think trying to distract us with these big dreams of the future, 10% of the entire automotive market in 2030, it sounds like it's trying to distract us from the fact that they are not producing the vehicles that they said they would be right now. Now, for some context, Nikola is aiming for 30% share of Class 8 electric trucks in America. Will they ever achieve that? Well, I'll be surprised if they're still in business by 2030, to be fair. Rivian, do I expect them to be in business by 2030? Yes. I think Amazon will own a majority stake of the company. I think Bezos will potentially continue to pour money into the company. So I do think it will be, a success to some degree. How successful? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think is going to happen with Rivian? Do you think they can own 10% of the entire US electric vehicle market in 2030? Let me know. Thanks for watching. See you again on the next video. Bye-bye.